participants, any response from your side? Okay, shall I take it as nobody is aware of it? Okay, fine. So now let me just go to the screen and I will start from the scratch. Okay. Uh, so this is the Google Classroom. So for Google Classroom is a very, very effective learning management system wherein you can manage the entire activities, academic activities in one platform, and that is Google Classroom. And if your educational institution is having a Gmail account in Google, I mean in Gmail, if it's having a .edu account, then you can furthermore use all the 100% features that are available in the GCR learning management system. Okay, so I'm going to show you that features one by one. I think nearly I'll be covering about some 6 to 7 very interesting features in Google Classroom. If time permits, I can even cover more. So first, I'm going to show you how to go into Google Classroom. I'm sure all of you have a Gmail account. So this is a Gmail account of mine. It is a Karunya account, so karunya.edu. The reason why I have chosen an educational account is if you have an educational account, you have many more features added by Google Classroom. So I just wanted to show you, rather than choosing a personal Gmail account, if you have an educational account wherein your institution is part of Google account, then you would have 100% features to be used for your educational purpose. So first, I'm going to go into the Google Classroom. For that, you will have to open your Gmail account, log in, and then you will have these 9 dots on the top right corner. Okay, so all you have to do is just click this 9 dots, and then at the bottom, you have something called the Google Classroom. Excuse me. So just open the Google Classroom. So this is how the Google Classroom is. And the reason why I have chosen this Google Classroom, there are many learning management systems available, but you can just see when I scroll down, I've been using this Google Classroom, very effectively so for so many years. Okay, I think right from 2019 or 2018, right from 2017, I've been using Google Classroom for all my courses. Okay, for all my subjects. So you can see these are all the courses I have taught from the year 2017 onwards. Okay, and so now for those of you who are very, very new to Google Classroom, I told you how to come into this, and then you have a plus button over here again in the top right corner. So just if you have to click this, and then if you are a teacher, you have to give create class. Okay, if you are a student, you have to go with join class. If you are a teacher, you have to create class. So just click on the create class, and then you can give a name. Okay, let me give a sample name over here. Okay, and then select which section you are going with. Okay, whatever. So let me say EEE section. Okay, and what is the course that you're going to teach? So let me say digital electronics. Okay, and then what is the classroom number? So let's say EE302. Okay, some sample. And then once I give create, the particular class will be created. Okay, so this is a very, very simple procedure. And now, once the class is created, you can see that this is how the class would be created. So this is the overall view of the entire class that has been created. Now you need to add students. Okay, so on the top you can see there are 4 tabs. First tab is the stream tab, wherein you can share informations to the students. You can share notes. Okay, you can share PPTs, your all the details. Okay, whatever you want to share, you want to chat with them, you want to give them some information. You have a Gmeet, so you want to send the link. Whatever it is, you can share it on the stream tab. Next, you have the classwork tab. So before that, I'll go into the third tab, which is the next important step. Now, I have created a sample class. So now I should add students into my class, correct? Only then I will be able to make use of my class for the teaching learning process. So just I'm going to click this particular people tab and see, you can see I have added already the students. and co-teachers as well. Okay, co-teachers and students. So this is my lab, um, Google Classroom for a lab that I'm handling, LabVIEW lab. So I have two GCRs for that, one for 31 students and another for another 31 students. So this is the GCR that I have created for the lab session. Since it is lab session, I have a co-teacher along with me. So if I have to add a co-teacher, can you see a plus button here near the teacher? So just click this, okay, and you will have to type their email ID and automatically the invite will go to the teacher. So teacher will have to just click on the invite link and that particular teacher will be added as a co-teacher in your Google Classroom. Okay, and this is the HOD. So HOD also can be added in the Google Classroom. So he knows what are all the job that you're doing, the task that you are giving to the students, okay, the lab manual you're sharing, everything he can also have a view. So it will be an open type where your HOD also can view all your activities and all that. Okay, so that is about adding teachers. Now coming down, you can add students. So how do you add students is you have already have added 31 students. So if I need to add more students, I'll have to just click this plus button over here. Okay, there are two ways of adding. One, see, suppose I need to add 60 students. I cannot be typing all the email IDs of all the students, right? It's a difficult process. So what I will do is on the top, there is an invite link. So I will just click this invite link. Okay, automatically I will be copying that invite link when I click on this. And then I will either put it in the WhatsApp group or I will send it in the class email ID group, whatever I have. Okay, that is one way. More easy way is I will go to that particular classroom. Say this is a Google Classroom. Okay, and then in the class, I will just open this on the screen. Okay, on the PPT slideshow, and then I will just show this class code to the students. Okay, so it is a 7-digit class code. So when I just project the 7-digit class code to my students, they will have to just go into the GCR. So they will have to go into the Gmail account, click this GCR, okay, and then they will have to click join class. Instead of create class, they will have to click join class. Suppose I'm a student, I will go here and then I will click join class, okay, because I'm a student. So when I click join class, it will ask me for the class code, okay, which is what is the 7-digit code I showed you earlier. So just type the 7-digit code, then this join button will be enabled. So now press this join and then the students will be able to join your class. So this is very, very easy way to add students into your class. I hope this is clear. So this is a way you add co-teachers and that is the way you add students. So go to the people tab and then add the teacher and then come down, you can add the students as well. Okay, so now we have created a class, we have given a name for it, we have added co-teachers and we have also added students. Okay, you can also group the students if you want to. Okay, you can create some groups and then put them into different groups. Okay, so you can create groups and then select students and put them in different. For example, in a lab session, suppose 3 students are in one group. Then you can group the students and name it as group 1, group 2, group 3. So if they submit an assignment as a group, you know which group has submitted, which group has not submitted and all that. Okay, so that also can be easily done. Now coming to the stream tab, using the stream tab, you can share any information. Here you can see I've shared the lab manual, whatever. So how do you do that is you just have to click here, announce something to your class. Okay, and then here any of the Google Classroom you can select. I will select the particular class that I want to share the information, which is already selected. And now here I can select whether I want to send the information to all the students or I want to send it to a particular group. That is also possible. Okay, either I can send it to all 31 students and information or group wise also I can send the information. So by that I can give different assignments to different groups. Okay, individuals also I can give assignments. All that can be done. So if I have to give individual, I'll come here, come to the students. Okay, I will remove all the selected students. I will only select randomly 2 students. Okay, and for them alone, I will be giving an assignment. So by doing that, those students alone will be getting that assignment. So I can also give individual assignments to the students. Okay. Now, how do I give, how do I interact with the students is I can say something here. Okay, something related to the course or the lab or whatever. So I will just say something here. Okay, and when I type here, automatically, whatever I type here goes to the students. I can make it bold, I can italic, underline. Okay, all that can be done. And once I do this, I just come down. I can add something and then send it as an attachment. So what can be added? I can add something from the drive. So when I click this first button, I will be able to share something that is already available in my drive. It can be anything. Okay, I can share from the drive. Next, I can share directly a YouTube video. Okay, if I have the link of the YouTube video, I just have to paste the link here. Okay, and then I will be able to share that particular video over here. Third, I can directly take it from my computer if I have stored it on my desktop or my drive or shared drives, wherever it is. I will browse through. Okay, I will select the content from my computer and I will be able to share that also with the students. And fourth is I can even share a link to any content. If I have a link, web page link, okay, or any link, I can share that as well. And more importantly, I can also directly connect it with Kahoot, and there are also some add-ons that are available. Okay, so these are the many things that can be shared with the students. And once I add the content, now I need to post it to the students, correct? So now when I'm posting it, I again have two options. Either I can, if I click the post, immediately it will go to the students. Okay, if I click post, immediately it will go to the students. I'm just deleting it because by mistake it has gone. So now, okay. Now, when I don't want to post it, what I can do is, see, I will go here. I will type some sample content to be posted. Okay, and I'm not posting it. Instead of that, I'm scheduling it. Let's say Monday, 10 o'clock, it should go to the student. So I will go here, go to the schedule. Okay, and I can select the date over here. So I will select Monday, which is 7th April. Okay, I can even select the time or whatever it is. And then, I will be able to, I can select the time, everything, and then I will schedule it. So what happens is the post will not immediately go to the students, but it will go to them at the scheduled date and time. Okay, so that way also you can share informations with the students. Dear participants, is that okay? Are you all with me? Ma'am, is that clear? Any queries from the attendees? You think it is very basic? Or any suggestions from the attendees? Daniel has raised the hand. Does it mean that you have a question or you have no queries?
Ma'am, no, ma'am, I don't have any queries, ma'am. I just wanted to say something that I'm with you because the chat was disabled, so I was not able to do that. That's why I clicked the raise hand icon. Thank you.
Okay. So participants are with me, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so let's go further. And so we saw how to start Google Classroom, and then we saw how to open a particular, GCR, and we saw how to, share it with the students, add students, and then we also saw how to add teachers, co-teachers, and we saw how to add a content in the GCR. Okay, so many things we have discussed about GCR. Now coming to the interesting part, let's see how we can see. Now we are sharing the notes. Let me just show you the class where I have shared the notes. So here you can see this is another class. Okay, it's a theory class that I'm handling, not a lab session. So you can see I've added students here. So when you see, I have just the HOD added as a co-teacher. And here when I come down, I have 59 students added in this class. So this is the total list of 59 students have been added into the classroom. Okay, that is a total strength. And coming to the stream part, you can see I've added so many PPTs. Okay, I've also recorded some videos and added, because this is a third year class. And most of the time they will be held up with placement activities and things like that. So I don't want any of the students to miss my sessions. So what I would do is, when I handle class, I would also record a same session using GCR. Okay, and then I will post it in the Google Classroom. So by doing that, those students who have missed my class and those students have gone for placement training or any other additional work, or even if they have gone on duty, they will be able to go through that recordings, and then will be able to study for the exams and prepare. So you can see every unit I would have posted a recording. This is a recording for unit 4, and then this is the recordings I have made for unit 5. Okay, and this is a recording for unit 6. So by doing this, you nurture their needs of the students. Not only that, I also share the PPTs with them along with the recordings. So they will open the PPT, they'll go open the recording. So this is a recording for unit 3. Okay, and this is a recording for unit 2. So I have the recordings for all the units readily available. So when I share all this, even slow learners, if they are not able to understand what I'm teaching in the class, since I'm also sharing the recording, they can even put it at a slow speed and then they can view the recording. So by that, they will be really benefited. Some students, they never listen to your class when you're handling it. But then, when you share a recording, during exam time, they will open it and then they will go through that particular part where they have a doubt and they get clarified. Okay, so that is a very good part. And then coming to classwork, here you can see, I have just created some assignments and given it to them. So I have made some assignments. So the way to do it is just come to classwork tab and then create the plus button. So when you create plus button, you can either give an assignment, you can give a quiz assignment, you can give questions, you can share notes or materials. Okay, and then you can reuse the post that you have already shared with another GCR, Google Classroom. Okay, topic wise, this can be done. So assignments can be given topic wise, unit wise, whatever you want to do, you can do it. Okay, so what you do is, when you give an assignment, see, you can see this is the assignment I have given. And you can see that, the assignments I have given is email header analysis. So I've shared a YouTube video. And in that YouTube video, if you see clearly, I have added some questions in between the video and I've shared it to them. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, and that is a very, very interesting part of Google Classroom. So your assignments can be made more interesting. Okay, and then once the students have turned in, or once the students have answered your assignments, this is how you will get it. So you can go there and then you can correct the assignments also. And more interestingly, you will get insights of how the students' performance is there in the class. So if you just click the class insights, you will get an overall picture. Okay, how many of them submitted, how many of them did well, how many of them did not submit. Entire insights will be coming to you over here in just one click. Okay, so as I told you, I've added 7 questions in the YouTube. I'll tell you how to do that. Okay, first I'll show you the insights. So I've added 7 questions in the YouTube video. And you can see these are all the students. And in that, how many students have answered, how many questions and how many were correct. So everything can be viewed here completely in the insights. Okay, so what was the correct answer? What was the wrong answer? Okay, how many students have answered? What are the problems? Everything can be viewed here in just one tab. Okay, so that is the complete insights of the particular student's answer. Okay, or entire class performance. Now, more into that, I can also give some instructions. Okay, I can tell them how to go through this. Okay, and I can tell them how to, what should be done, what is the last date, whatever I want, what is the grade point. Okay, everything can be given and then shared with the students. Now I'm going to tell you how to make these interesting assignments. Okay, not that regular assignments, but something above that. Not that regular, writing assignments. Students will copy it from ChatGPT and give it to you. And you will have to be reading the questions and answers and correcting it, right? So we should not be fooled that easily by the students. So I'm going to give you an interesting way to do it. Just go to the resource tab. Okay, I'm going to again close this and come back to you so that you know where it is actually done. So here, go to your Gmail account. Okay, open the Google Classroom. And once you open the Google Classroom, here you have the resource tab over here. Can you see resource tab? Hello, just welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Got on automatically. So I'm coming here. I'm just going to the resource tab over here. So I'm going to click the resource tab here. When you go to the resource tab, okay, you have two things that are newly added by Google Classroom. So create something new. Okay, some new feature has been added by Google Classroom. So I will tell you both the features one by one. Okay, so going to the first feature, you can give some practice test to the students. Okay, practice test to the students. It's like a worksheet. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So just click on the new practice test. You will get the worksheet completely opened over here. Okay, and then what you have to do with the worksheet is, please wait for a few minutes. It is just getting downloaded. Yes. And I can just name this. So let me name it as Digital Forensics Unit 1. Okay, Unit 1. And I will say assignment. Assignment 1. Okay, so I'm just naming this Digital Forensic Course Unit 1. I'm giving the assignment. Okay. Now I will just come down. I can type the question here. Okay, I can type the question here. So I will give the sample question here. And many maths teachers, when I go, they will be asking me, ma'am, is it possible to give equations, or is it possible to edit, math questions and then add it? So here, Google Classroom has thoughtfully done that. So here you can see, you can click on this math formula equation editor. A keyboard will open. So just click on this math editor and then you will get the entire math functions opened over here. Okay, so you can just open this and then limit functions. Okay, and then your differentiation, integration, log. Okay, all these mathematical editor will automatically open. And then you can edit using the math editor. Okay. Now, in case you want to add an image, okay, that also can be done. Suppose you want to give a question based on image, or it is difficult for me to type the equation. So I will write it in a sheet of paper, take a picture, upload it as an image. That way also I can do. Okay. So I can upload it as an image or insert an image from the drive. So let's say I'm giving a math equation. So I will type in the question, take a picture, upload it as an image. So it's a very, very easy way to do it. Okay. Now I will add the question. Once I add the question, I will give the correct answer over here. So there also I can use the equation editor and type the correct answer, or I can just type the sample correct answer over here. Okay. And then once I type the correct answer, I just come down. I can also give some help tips for them. Okay, some extra help or some extra notes for them to solve that. So I can just click on this extra help. I will give add resources and then I can give some hint. Okay, or I can even share a video from the YouTube, or you can make a video, upload it in YouTube and share it over here. So by doing that, they will go through the YouTube and then they will be solving the problem based on the hints given in the YouTube. Okay, so that is called extra help. That way also you can do it. And then what is the skills that you need over here that you can type it? Say, for example, you need scientific data, okay, some logarithmic values to be given. All that also can be given over here. So once everything is done, you can, once done editing, just click here, done editing, and then share it with the students. Okay, it is very, very easy to do it. Now, here, not only short answers, you can also give paragraph-based questions. Okay, you can give single select, which is like MCQs. If I just click on single select, you can see I can give 2-3 options. So I'll give option 2, and then option 3, and option 4, and then I have to select which is the correct option. Okay, I will give the sample question there, and then I will, if I want to give any extra help, I will add the resources, and then I will share it with the students. Now, if I want to give multiple select means more than one correct answer. So that is also possible. So here I have to select which are all the correct answers. Okay. And I will have to give the question to the students. Okay. Now let's say 2 answers are correct. So once I'm done, I will give done editing and I will share it with the students. Okay. So by doing this, I can even try this as a student. So how it looks for a student, I can just give it, view it. Okay. And then let's take a look. And then I'm going to close this. Okay. And this is a practice test. So the name of the test will appear here and then sample question, then 4 options. So students can just choose pencil. Okay. And they can click the correct answer. Okay. If this is the correct answer, they will just click the correct answer. Okay, and they will come down. If they want to write something, they can write, okay, whatever you want them to do, they will be able to do it. If they have done it wrong, they can erase it. Okay, and then once everything is done, they will submit it. Okay, so this is how the test will look from the student's point of view. Got it? So this is the student part. Then I'm just dismissing it. I will go back to the teacher's view. One minute. I'm just not able to go there. I think my net is slightly slower. Yes. Now, so I told you, I went to the resources and I showed you how to create a practice test and also conduct a practice test. Yes. So we saw about the first feature. That is preparing some worksheets for the students and then sharing it to the students and then how it can be tested among the students. Okay. Second is you can also give a video activity. Okay. So let me show you how to do that. So here, this is the assignment that I've given to the students. So I can just come here. Okay. I can take a link. Okay. Or copy it. So if I get a share link over here, I will just come here. Okay. And allow teachers to access via link. So I will just copy the link over here. Okay. And then go to the stream button. The link is copied. So I will go to the stream button for the particular class. So let's say I'm going into this class. I'll go to the stream button. Okay. In say something, I will copy the link over here. Okay. So this is the link to the particular practice test that I've given. So I will come down. I can even schedule it. So I will schedule a date, time, and all that. Okay, what time they have to do that, what date they have to do that, all that I will schedule, and then I will post it. So at that particular date and time, it will go to them. Students will be able to take up the practice test. Okay, so that is the easy way of sharing it with the students for them to take up. Now, going to the next one is the resources button here. So here, the second option is they can conduct a video activity. Okay, so how do they conduct a video activity is they just go to the new video activity button. Here you can see this is a very, very interesting option. I'll tell you why we need to do this. See, suppose I'm sharing a YouTube video with my students. What is the assurance that my students are really watching the YouTube video? Or what is the assurance that they are going through the entire video? Or what is the assurance that they are not skipping the video and then watching only a small part? I need an assurance for all this, right? So GCR has thought about it and then inbuilt that into the assignments. And that is what we call it as video assignment. Okay, now in the video assignment, I'm going to take a YouTube link. Okay, let me go to the YouTube tab. This is the YouTube tab. And I have taken a video from my own channel. So it is Learn with Professor Evelyn Brinda. So here you can see in this channel, don't think I'm promoting the channel, but still in this channel also I've explained to you how to set up a Google Classroom. Okay, I've made 2 videos on that. And then I've also made videos on other tools like Slido, okay, and then anthropology, okay, tools. And then I have made this is another very interesting tool that's called Flibaro. Okay, and then I made a video on a tool called Slido Flop. Okay, these are all some of the interesting educational tools that you can use in your day-to-day classes. So when you go to the videos in my class, you can see I have made a video on AI tools, okay, on NEP, and then Google Classroom setup, and then Slido is a very, very interesting tool. Kahoot, how to use Kahoot, okay, how to use Flop, Flibaro. Please go through this video if you get time. Flibaro and Slido, Kahoot, these three are very, very interesting videos. Okay, and you can see there are also some technical videos made. Okay, and don't think I'm promoting the channel, but this is just because in 1 hour time, I cannot cover much of the topics. But if you really are interested, you can watch this video and then you can be benefited. If required, I can even share the YouTube link with you in the chat window. So I have shared it to the panelist, and if required, you can get the link from the panelist as well. Okay. So I've given it to the host and the panelist, this YouTube link. So if required, you can just go through that and you can see that there are many videos that I have created for the educational purpose. Now, I'm going to copy one of the YouTube video from there, and then I'll show you how to, I will take the Slido video. Okay, and I will just mute it over here. And I'm going to copy this YouTube link over here. Okay, I'm going to copy the link and then come back to this video activity. Okay, and I'm going to paste the link over here. So like this, you can take any YouTube video from the YouTube channel, or you can even make your own video. Okay, and then put it in the YouTube channel and take the link. That way also you can do it. Okay, make it private, copy the link and paste it here. Now when I share, when I search, that same video will appear over here. Okay, Slido video that I made there in the YouTube will appear over here also. Okay, so here now I'm not going to share this video directly to the students, but instead I'm going to add some questions, some polling questions or question answers, MCQs like that, and then I'm going to share this video. So can you see here blue button? It says add questions. So I'm going to click this. Okay, now I'm going to add the questions over here. So how to add questions? So this is the video that I'm going to share it to the students. So it is a 24 minutes video. This is the starting time and this is the ending time. So I can even move this video a little bit over here. Okay, and then I can even reduce the start and the end time. Okay, and can you see a blue button over here? So that is the place where I should be adding questions. Okay. So I'm going to click this blue button over here, and I have three options. Either I can add a multiple choice question, or I can add a checkbox question, or I can add an open-ended question. The major difference is multiple choice will have only one correct answer. Checkbox can have more than one correct answer, and open-ended will be a question where they have to type the answer. They cannot choose the answer, they will have to type the answer. Now, the advantage of multiple choice and checkbox is it will be auto graded by the Google Classroom itself. The teachers will not have to grade it. But if it's open-ended, you'll have to read the answer and give the grading. It will not do auto grading. Okay, that is the comparison of all the three methods. Now, let's say I'm adding a multiple choice. So what I will do is I will start the video, run it for a few seconds. Okay, let's say I'm running it for 3 minutes. Let's say 5th minute, I will stop the video. So I will go to the 5 minutes tab over here. Okay. So 5th minute, I'm stopping the video. I'm pausing the video. Okay. I'm pausing the video. And let's say 5th minute, the first question should come. So I will run the video till 5 minutes. I will pause it and then I will come to add question. Let's say I'm adding a multiple choice. So now I'm adding a multiple choice. At what time I'm adding the video? At the 5th minute, I'm adding the multiple choice question. Okay. Now I will just come down. I'm going to add the question. So I will give sample question over here. Okay. I will give sample question. And then when I come down, I can add the options over here, correct options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the correct options over here. So I'm going to add option number 1, okay, option 2, option 3, and option 4. Okay, now what I should do now, if I want, I can even shuffle the order. So one student's option 1 will not be another student's option 1, whatever it is. Okay, and then I have to choose the correct answer. That you should not forget. So once I'm done, I will choose which is the correct answer. So I will choose option 1 as the correct answer. Okay. Once I'm done, I will just click the done button. So now this question will be added in my video. So I'm going to the video here. Here you can see in the 5th minute, a question has been added. And what type of question is that? It's a multiple choice question. Okay. Now I will continue to run the video. Let's say I'm going to run it till the 10th minute. Okay, so let's say I'm adding the question at the 10th minute. So I will go to the 10th minute tab. I will click on add. Now I'm going to add a checkbox question. Okay, so in the 10th minute and 1 second, I'm adding a checkbox question. So I will come down, add the second question over here. Okay, I will give the options. Simply, I'm just typing some words over there just to show you. Okay, I'm typing in the options here. So I'm typing the next option here. And then now I can choose more than 2 answers because it is a checkbox. So these 2 are the correct answers. So once I'm done, I will go down. And I'm going to add the question. So now once I add the question here, you can see I have the 2 questions added. So in the 5th minute, a multiple choice question was added. And in the 10th minute, a checkbox question was added. Okay. Now I can further run the video. Okay, stop it wherever I want. Let's say in the 15th minute, I'm adding. Okay, it's not that every 5 minutes it should come. Simply, I'm showing it to you. Okay. Let me show you the third type of question also. So let's say I'm adding an open-ended question. Okay, what time I'm adding it? I'm adding in the 15th too, but I don't want it. I will add it exactly in the 15th minute. I can come here and edit it also. Okay, so exactly 15th minute, another third question will pop up. And what type of question? It is open-ended. So I can just give some sample question over here. Okay, and then add an open-ended. In open-ended, I cannot type the answers because it has to be an open-ended one and students will have to type their own answers. And then I will give save and continue. Automatically, the third question also is added. Now I have added 3 questions, 1 MCQ, 1 checkbox, and then 1 open-ended question. Okay. So now once I'm completely done, I will click this done over here. Okay. Now my assignment is ready. Now my video assignment is ready over here. And you can see I've added questions, everything is ready. Now, how do I give this to the students as an assignment? So I will go to the Google Classroom. Okay, I will go to the stream or I will go to the classwork over here. Okay, under the classwork, I have create button over here. So I'm going to click this create. Okay, and then I will go into assignment. Now I'm going to type this assignment here. So let me say it is unit 1 assignment. Okay. If I want to give a title or whatever, I can give the title. Okay. So let me say unit 1 crime scene investigation. Crime scene investigation. Okay. If I want to give any instructions, I can give. So I will say, dear students, okay, while watching okay, the video, the questions will pop up and you are asked to answer the questions for scoring your assignment marks. Okay, so I can, I can just, why? So I can just give some instructions over here and it will be shared with the students. And what I will do is I'll just come down here, take the YouTube button over here. Okay, automatically it goes to the video activity. So I will go to my video activities. Okay, this is general YouTube search. Instead of that, there is a second tab over here. So I will go to my video activities. So I will click here and automatically the Slido that this is a YouTube where I have created the questions, right? So you can see I've been using this extensively in my classes. Okay, these are all the videos that I've created and I've shared it with my students. Okay, so they will find it very, very interesting. So what I will do is I will select this video. Okay, and you can say I've added the 3 questions and all that. And once I click the attach, it will be attached. But I'm not going to click it here because I don't want to share it with the students right now. Okay, you can even try this as a student. So just click this try as a student. So this is how it will appear to the students. And then you can play, okay, and then check. So let me go to the 5th minute. I'm going to play here. 5th minute, the question will appear here. So they will have to select the correct option over here and give the submit button. Okay. So this is how it will appear for the students. And once it is done, it will say whether it is correct or wrong. And then we will get the, now I'm going to the 10th minute to check whether the second question also is popping up correctly. Okay. I'm checking whether the second question also is popping up. See, say the second question has popped up in the 10 minute 1 second. So here also I'm going to select one option. And once it is done, I will submit the answers. And since it is wrong, it is telling me, please try once again. Okay, so I'm checking one more and then I will say try again. Okay, since it is correct, I can continue. Okay, now again, I'm going to try the third question as well. So when I give the play button, my video is again playing, and then let me drag it and place it near the question so that we will not waste time. I'm putting it here. Let's wait for the question to pop up. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the question pops up. Okay. And then students will have to type the answer here. Type the correct answer here. Okay. And now this question will not be auto graded. Okay. And now students can even rewatch. Rewatch means they can watch the video once again if they do not know the correct answer for this. And then again, they can come back and take the assignment. Okay. So our ultimate aim is not to test their knowledge, but to make them learn. Okay. Please understand this is not going to be the final assignment where you test the knowledge, but this is a kind of assignment where you make them learn the concept. Once it is done, you will submit it. Okay. Then the answer will be submitted. Okay. And then once everything is done, I will be able to come back and then I'm viewing it as a student, right? So if I need to edit something, see, mostly the problem is, suppose I'm asking a question. The content for that question should have been already come in the video. Okay. Only then I should place the question correctly. So say, for example, I'm teaching AND gate. After teaching complete AND gate, question about AND gate should pop up, not before that. So that is the reason I'm viewing it as a student, checking whether it is correctly popping up, then sharing it to the students. Okay. Now when I click this blue button attach, automatically the video will go to the students. Okay. So this is very, very easy way of sharing that particular information or particular video with the students. Now, before I move forward, let me just take up if there is any questions. Any questions from the participants so far?
Dear participants, if you have any questions, you can ask, ma'am.
They can even put it in the chat, ma'am.
Yes, you can also share it in your chat box. If you have any doubts, you can share it in the chat box. Question answer. Ma'am, they have asked one question, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Ma'am, they have asked one question, ma'am. Does ChatGPT hamper the writing skills of students?
Can you be louder, ma'am? Slightly louder.
Does ChatGPT hamper the writing skills of students?
Does ChatGPT?
Hamper the writing skills of students.
Of course, yes. Of course, yes.
Ma'am, shall I put it in the chat box?
Please, can you put it in the chat box, ma'am? Does ChatGPT
Hamper? Ma'am, I've shared in the chat.
Okay. Does ChatGPT hamper the writing skills of students? Yes, dear participants, it very much spoils the writing skills. Not only writing skills, even their creativity is spoiled. See, that is the reason we are giving such kind of assignments. Okay, if you are earlier days, we used to give written assignments. Same kind of assignments, if you give now, they will simply copy it from ChatGPT and then give it to you. Okay, and you will have to be sitting it, reading it, and then giving marks to it, which is a waste of time for the teachers. So that is the reason we are sharing a video, and then based on the video, we are asking questions, and then we are giving these practice test or worksheets to them, and then based on that, they are answering. The reason that it is done is because we should keep them engaged in other ways, which is not being tampered by the ChatGPT. Okay, so of course it will tamper. Okay, but we have to be we teachers will have to be more careful in seeing that we are doing it in the best way. I hope I have answered the question, ma'am. Any other questions?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Only one question has been asked.
That's all, ma'am.
Dear participants, any other questions?
Any questions regarding the GCR that I have handled?
Dear participants, if you have any queries, you can raise your hands. If you have any more doubts, you can raise your hands. Ma'am is ready to answer.
The reason is I have not put a PPT and I have not talked about it, but instead I really worked on it and showed you so that you understand how step by step how you will be able to do that particular process.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if you had followed, I'm sure you might have one or two questions. That's why I want to stop in between to take up a question.
Ma'am, I think there are one more question has been asked.
No more questions, ma'am?
Any free tool to create questions to video?
Sorry, ma'am. Can you
I'll
put
share
it in
the
the
chat
chat?
box. Just a moment. Ma'am, kindly check the chat box.
Any free tool? Yeah, my chat is already open. Any free tool to create questions to video? Oh, you want a tool to create questions also. Okay, ma'am. Oh, okay. It is ma'am or sir. I don't know. I can share with you a tool that will create questions for you. There are tools available. Okay, so I will show you that. If there is no more questions, I can move to that particular tool.
Ma'am, shall we end up the session, ma'am? I think so. They don't have any doubts.
Okay, so shall we
Your
call
session
it the end,
was
ma'am?
very nice, ma'am. Actually, very informative. You have you yourself given hands-on training. It was very nice, very useful, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Shall I conclude, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay. Good afternoon to one and all present here. It gives me immense privilege to propose a vote of thanks. First and foremost, I would like to thank our founder, stands with AC Shanmugam sir, and our president, the engineer AC Arun Kumar sir, for always supporting us. Next, I would like to thank our director, Academic Staff College, Dr. Malini Pandey, ma'am, and Dean AAC, Dr. Gomati, ma'am. And I would like to convey my special thanks to Dr. Evelyn ma'am for guiding us in all the endeavors. My heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Evelyn ma'am, for enlightening and enriching our participants. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the participants for making this event a grand success. Ma'am, your program was really very informative and useful, ma'am. Hope to expect you for the future workshops like this. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Shall I leave, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so
Dear
much.
participants, the feedback link has been posted. Dear participants, the feedback link has been posted in the chat box. Kindly fill the feedback link.